Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com, and today I have a very special guest, my husband, Daniel.
Hello.
Or do you want to go by Dan?
You can call me Dan.
All right, Dan. So today, Dan and I are going to be talking about some greetings and some things that you can do when you greet people. Let's get started. Dan, I have a question for you. When you greet someone, what do you usually do?
Well, that definitely depends on the situation and the person.
Okay.
So if I meet somebody new, usually it's a handshake, like this.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
So that would be when I first meet somebody. Now, if it's a family member, like maybe my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, I'll always hug them. Are we going to demonstrate that?
Sure. Hug.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
This kind of thing, right? So, but sometimes if they are just not a great friend, but a pretty good friend or an acquaintance, like my coworkers, I'll usually just say, "Hey, what's up?" or "Hello," and wave. Not always a wave, but usually just some kind of introduction like "Hello" and then "How are you?"
So you won't always, or you'll never hug your coworkers.
I'll never hug my coworkers.
And you'll never really shake hands with them after the first time you meet them. Sure. So there's a possibility you could shake hands with people or hug them or wave, and each situation is a little different. I know, for example, in a job interview in the US, most people recommend going into the interview and shaking the boss's hand really assertively. Like, you are the leader. Yes. Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for this job interview. And I know in a lot of countries, especially Asian countries, that's seen as too aggressive or too assertive. But in the US, shaking hands is a sign of your strength and you're ready, you're powerful.
You wanna seem a little more assertive in America, I think.
Sure.
Even to your boss.
And I think with hugging, though, sometimes it's a little bit awkward or unknown. Yeah. I know one time we had a conversation with one of our friends, and she shared some really valuable and personal information with us. She was having a hard day and just talked to us about her day. And then at the end of the conversation, we just said, "Okay, bye, see you later." And we talked about it.
It's a little awkward.
Yeah, should we have given her a hug? And it's not always straightforward. Should you give a hug? Should you not give a hug?
Yeah.
But I felt like in that situation, maybe I should have given her a hug.
Yeah, there seems to be a little gray area with friends, like especially when it's a new friend and maybe you're becoming a better friend. When do you hug that person? How do you know?
Sure.
It's unspoken.
Thanks for watching this conversation video. In the second part of this video, I'm going to explain some of the expressions that we used in the video so that you can use them and feel comfortable with natural English. I'll see you in part 2. Goodbye. Hi, welcome to the expression section of this video. Now I'm going to describe 2 expressions that Dan and I used in our conversation about greetings. The first expression is the word acquaintance. Acquaintance. An acquaintance is someone who you've only met once or twice, but you're not really close friends with yet. So you could say, I have an acquaintance who is a pilot. I have an acquaintance who's a pilot. You're not good friends with him. He's just an acquaintance. Maybe you met him once or twice. Or you could say, is he your friend? No, he's just an acquaintance. He's not really a close friend. He's just an acquaintance. The second word is the word assertive. Assertive. Now, the word assertive means strong, bold, confident. You could say, to be the boss of a company, you have to be assertive. Or, if you want to say your opinion at a meeting or in a group of friends, you need to be assertive. You need to be bold and strong. You need to say your opinion and be assertive. If this style of conversation and expression videos are helpful to you, click on this link and join our course, The 30 Days of English. You can watch 12 conversations between Dan and I, just like this one. You can learn over 25 new expressions, and you can answer over 32 speaking questions with personalized feedback. So check it out now, and I'll see you there. Goodbye.